Hello guys, Fash is here. So in this tutorial we want to look at what input method really means. There will be a time where you will be writing a program where you want to probably get some input from the user, probably through typing something on the keyboard or something. So this is what this particular method is doing. So without no further ado, let me just show you what it means without talking too much. So let's say x is equals to input, and I say input is this way it is being typed. It's going to have open and close bracket. That's method in any programming language. So by the time you type this and run this, let's see what you are going to be seeing. So when you run it, you can easily type something inside of this, like a form, Ahmed Fatai. So by the time you type enter, it gives you that particular value. So I really want to use something probably with this. So if I should say print x, if I say print x now, you can see print Ahmed Fatai because that's already stored it for me. You understand? So that is what input method does. So okay, let's say for instance you now wanted to have something like a label. Okay, so you can easily say x is equals to what? Input open and close bracket. Let me say y is equals to where do you work? Where do you work? So where do you work now? So by the time you do this, that means you have a label. This thing you'll be able to read something that is supposed to that you will be able to type. Okay, all right. So this is readable now. Let's run the code. So where do you work? I can just say highlight technologies. All right. By the time I do that, you can see I can easily say print y. So y is my place of work, y x is my name. Okay, let me just, can you now see? So you can see you have x and y now. So you can easily say okay, print. Let me show you something. You can say print, and from this print you can say my name is, you understand, you can now put this and my name is and I work at, you understand? So after this you can use string formatting like dot format. Okay, you can just say x y. If you look at this is actually going to give you something. We've done this before. My name is Fatai Ahmed and I work at Highlight Technologies. Okay, don't forget the concept of string and string formatting. Okay, all right, good. So all right, so another thing I would like to explain to you now is and again, there are many times you will want to specify the type of data type you want. Like let's say you say z is equals to, you want that particular input to be integer. You specify that I want integer to be my input, and you understand. So you can just say enter an integer value. So by the time you do this, okay, this particular z should be an integer value. All right, let's say okay, so you can easily run it. Okay, so I think there's an error, z enter an integer value input, invalid syntax int. Okay, let's say what exactly is going on. An integer value. Okay, I think I've seen it. All right, okay, I've seen the error. So let me copy this, paste it in a new cell. This particular thing is supposed to be inside because it's the string. So by the time you do that, let's run it. You can say enter an integer value. I can say 25. So 24 is an integer value. So probably my age can be what? 20. I can say, I can run it. I can run it. Something is wrong somewhere. Input. Let's run the code. Oh, something is wrong. Well, let's scroll up. Enter an integer value. All right. Okay, this is an integer, this is an an input. Okay, right. Anyways, this code should work. I don't really know what's happening to my Jupyter, but by the time you type it, it should give you a value where you need to enter your integer. So you can probably put float in there, you can, and at the same time you can put string there, but the default is string. The default of input for method is string. All right, this is where I'm actually going to stop for now because of time. In the next tutorial, we're going to dive into the concept of if, elif, for, while, and do. Thank you, and I can't wait to have you in the next tutorial. Bye and have fun.